Start with the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Dear students of class first year, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome you in Pakistan International School Types Virtual Learning System. Dear students, today we have English lecture number 6 from new book, and this is grade first year. We are going to learn today unit 5, and the topic is It's Country for Me. Dear students, as you are well aware that we have a new book and new revised book, and also we have given syllabus revised and reduced syllabus by the Federal Board Islamabad. So we are going on this. So we have the lesson, It's Country for Me. This is unit 5. And as you are well aware, and if you will recall your memory, that this lesson is included in previous book as well. And we have done this lesson in previous classes, lectures as well. So the topic is It's Country for Me, and page number 47 to 55. You can open your book, and here's your teacher, Sarfaz Nadeem. Dear students, I wanted to add over here that as I told you that this unit we had completed in our previous lectures. So we just will go through from the lesson. It means that we will just analyze the lesson, and also we will read the summary of the lesson, but we will not completely read the lesson because this is already lecture is present in previous lectures. If you want to word by word lectures, then you can go to find in previous lectures in previous book like. But today we will just summarize the lesson in a few words, and then we will just solve the exercise about this lessons. So let's start the lesson. Unit 5, It's Country for Me. Dear students, here's the unit 5. It's Country for Me. The topic is over here. And by the end of the unit, the students will be able to analyze passages in the text to identify the theme, general subject, key idea, central thought, a statement about the general subject, and supporting details. Identify and recognize the functions of transitional devices used for coherence and cohesion, the discourse level. Apply critical thinking to interact with text. Use intensive reading strategies. Then, dear students, we have the scan to answer short questions, make simple inferences using context of the text and prior knowledge, distinguish between what is clearly stated and what is simply implied. Use various reference sources, refine vocabulary or interpersonal academic or workplace situation, including figurative, idiomatic, and technical vocabulary, and apply rules for the use of A and the where they're applicable in speech and writing. So hope so you will get all these things. Even if you have any query regarding these things, you can ask me on Zoom as well after this lecture. I will be over there. So let's start. This is, dear students, page number 48. That's complete lessons country for me. And we have another page as well, 49. These are pages just for you to see, to look at them, to check it. And these pages are present at your book as well. As I told you that we have already read this lesson in our previous classes, in our previous book, because now new book is here. So we are not going to revise it again, read it again. So just we will go with the summary as well. But the pages preview is given over here. This is page number 50, 51 as well. So these are the pages of the lesson unit 5. Here, dear students, we have a summary of the lesson. So we will go with the summary today because the lesson is already done. That's why. In this story, the writer has described the typical life of an American family living on an agricultural farm. The story is about a boy named Joel. He is 13 years old and lives on a farm with his parents, brothers, and a sister. He goes to school, but he also helps his family in doing farm work. Joel is living on the farm since he was born. It is the farm of his ancestors. His grandfather, James Holland, had bought this farm in 1860. He was an Irish immigrant. He used to drive a team of horses to plug the land and made it ready for cultivation. Now, Joel has a tractor that has the power of 120 horses. Joel loves to do farm works. Once his mother called him to go to the barn and feed Lamby. It was 11:15 p.m. Joel jumped out of his bed. In spite of severe cold, he went to the barn and fed Lamby. Joel is a student at a public school in Scales Mount. All students in his school belong to farmer families. Joel is a brilliant student. He always gets A grade in national testing. He got 99% marks. When Joel returns from school, he helps his parents. He does the work of an adult. Hollands operate a self-sufficient farm. They raise livestock and keep some animals for sale and slaughter. Hollands grew various varieties of food like corn and oats. They have all the skills of a farmer. They are machines, operators, veterinarians, agriculturists, and business people. As Joel works in the fields, he also has learned all these skills. He is extremely alert and watchful. He is the youngest of all the children. The other two children, Kevin and Cassie, are college students, but they miss the farm life. Although Joel remains very busy in his daily works, but he finds time for sports. He hunts deer and traps wildlife in the fall. He also plays basketball and water skiing and does fishing. Joel likes his village life the most. He says, after living out here, I do not think I would ever want to be in the city. He likes joint family system because people live together, help each other, and care for each other. Dear students, this is the summary of the lesson as I have discussed and described with you right now. But as I told you that the word by word lesson is already done. So today we are going to only do the summary of the lesson. And if you wanna to word by word lesson, then you can just find my previous lectures from previous book. But here we have the new, as I told you, that the 4 lessons are included in the new book from the previous. So this is the second one. It's country for me. That's why we are going to do the summary of this lesson. So dear students, now let's see what's next. And even I wanted to add over here, if you have any question, any problem, I'm available on Zoom. You can come and to ask me. Here, dear students, on page number 52, we have about the author. Patricia Demuth had her husband grew up in small towns in Iowa where they had friends who were part of a family farm team. When they decided to write a book about rural America, they found a farm in Wisconsin to serve as a setting for their story. They took their young sons with them and lived in Wisconsin, where she wrote the book Joel, Growing Up a Farm Man, which was awarded Best Children's Book of 1982 by the Society of Midland Authors. Dear students, the writer of this lesson is Patricia Demuth, who and her husband just grew up in a small town in Iowa, where and I had friends who were part of family in America. And when they decided to write a book about the rural life America, they found a farm in Wisconsin, in the state, and they serve as a setting of this story. So this is about the introduction about the author, the students. Then we have the word meaning here in the on page 52 and 53. On both pages we have the difficult words and their meaning as well. If you have any query regarding the words, you can go on these pages to get the meaning. Yes, dear students, on page number 54, we have the reading comprehension. Answer the following questions. We have given the 7 questions over here. And as I told you in the previous lectures as well, and today even I wanted to repeat this, that the question and answers will be sent to you by me, inshallah, and you will get the answers. We are working on it, the questions, but if you are really good and if you have done well your lesson, and if you can write the answers of these questions, go ahead, write the answers, send to me, let me check your answers, and will definitely reply to you on my WhatsApp number. You can send it to me on you from your personal. So let me check your answers, how you're going to write the answers, but definitely the answers will be sent to you by me, inshallah. Here, dear students, we have a vocabulary and grammar sections. First section is a vocabulary. Search the following words related to space science and astronomy. Authentic source, and then write the correct word in front of its meaning below. Now, dear students, here the 8 words are given, and those students who are interested in the science and astronomy like this, you can just answer very well. And definitely, I'm here to help you regarding these. Here we have the 8 words given like orbit, dock, launch, and countdown, lift off, manned, and splashdown, and gravity. So we have the sentence over here, and we will just write a word from these. First sentence was the beginning of a space flight. So what will be the first? Here it is the launch. So I will write for you Launch. Yes, launch. Number 2, attach self to another space vehicle. So this is dock. DOCK. Number 3, counting to 0 before launch. Counting to 0 before launch. So what we call it? Countdown. Countdown. Number 4, going around a planet. What is called it? Orbit. Yes. Let's have a look on the page number 55. We have remaining sentences. Yes, dear students, we have sentence number 5. The force that all, yes, the force that all celestial bodies have, and that is over here. What is the answer of this? Yes, number 5 is gravity. Gravity, okay. Number Number 6, dear, after the 5, the force that all celestial bodies have gravity. When the space vehicle leaves the surface, what we call it? Number 6, lift off. Lift off. Number 7, using astronauts, not computers of animals. Here we have the number 7, manned. And the last, landing in the sea is called splashdown. Then, dear students, we have the grammar section, and this was the vocabulary. Now we have a grammar section, and the first the exercise is given. Fill in the article a in or the where necessary. Choose X where no article is used. Now, dear students, we have 10 sentences given, and what we have to do, we have to fill these blanks with the article. You know what are the articles? We have 2 kinds of article: definite, indefinite, a, and the. A, and the. So first we have what we have to do. It's suitable. Where suitable we have to put over there or where necessary it is. And when there is no need to, then we will just give the symbol of cross. So have a look over here. You can see, dear students, I like dash blue t-shirt over there better than dash red one. So what will be over here? Will you help me over here? Yes, I like the. Yes, I like the blue t-shirt over there better than the red one. Okay, because dear students, blue, red, both are the adjectives, but here we are going to discuss over on these are the important things. That's why I put the. Otherwise, the is given to the proper noun as well, but it is also used with this common noun when the common noun is going to repeat. Number two, their car does 150 miles dash. So it will be an hour and means singular and is used over here just one. Number three, where is dash USB drive I lent you last week? So where is the? Okay. And number four, do you still live in dash Bristol? So dear students, where here will be no any need, no need to, just we will put X over here. Yes. Do you still live in Bristol? No need to put the A or N over here. Number five, is your mother working in dash old office building? So in N. Okay, it's, as I told you, N is a symbol of just singular one. Number six, Afsha's father works as dash electrician. Dash electrician, so this is an electrician. Number seven, the tomatoes are raised 30 dash kilo, a kilo. Okay. Number eight, what do you usually have for dash breakfast? So nothing would be over here, dear students. What do you usually have for breakfast? No need to put a breakfast and breakfast or the no. Number nine, Hashir has dash terrible headache. So has a. And number last, after this tour, you have dash whole afternoon free to, yes, explore the city. So what will be over here, dear students? The whole, yes, the whole afternoon free to explore the city. Then, dear students, on after this exercise A, we have exercise B as well. Fill in the blanks with the definite article the if needed. Put an X if not needed. So, dear student, as I told you that we have two kinds, definite, indefinite. A is the indefinite and definite is the. So we have to use only over here the in all these, but where suitable, where required, where needed. Okay, let's start. Number one, my grandmother likes dash flowers very much. So we will not over here, we will not put over the over here. Why? Definitely because we are just talking about the generally flowers. We are not talking about particular flower like a rose flower, lily, sunflower, or something else. So then we will say we like, my grandmother likes the rose flower, the lily. But here it is given just flowers. So no need to put over here anything, okay? Because it's a common. So no need to. As I told you that the is used with the uh, not with common noun but proper noun, but if one common noun is repeated or used twice, then we will put the. Number two, I love dash flowers in your garden. So I love the flowers in your garden. Now here, dear students, why we are putting the, because you can ask me, sir, here's also flowers, here's also flower, here you didn't put the, and here you are going to put the article. What is the reason of this? So dear students, the reason is that in the garden there are many things like not only flowers but the trees are over there, some kind of other things are there, but he likes or he loves only flowers in the garden. That's why we put that, because here we are particularly talking about the flowers. I love the flowers in your garden. I do not love the other things which are in your garden, but I love the flowers. So that's why we put the over here. Same question is, flowers are both, but here we say McDonald likes flowers very much. Okay, if we say flowers, My grandmother likes the flowers. Then if there is a comparison kind of, then we can think about it. But here, there is no any comparison. There is no any repeating. There is nothing, any kind of particular thing. But here we have in garden, there are many things in the garden, but he loves only the flowers. Okay. Number three, see you on Wednesday. So, number three, here no need to put anything over there, dear students. Just X, because there is a day. So, see you on Wednesday. We not put see you on the Wednesday. Why? Nothing on Wednesday. Okay. Number four, Zuhaib goes to work by bus. So, here even no need to put anything. Why? Because by bus. Bus is not a special. If you say Zuhaib goes to work by the blue bus, by the red bus, by the school bus or some public bus, then we can think. But here just by bus, okay. Number five, don't be late for dash school. So don't be late for school. No need to put the school. Okay. Number six, listen. Listen, Kashif is playing the trumpet. Now here why? Because listen is in exclamation mark. Listen, Kashif is playing the trumpet. So this is kind of warning him before like this. That's why we put the over here. Number seven, we often see our cousins over dash Eid. So over Eid, the Eid no need. Eid is Eid okay on over Eid. Number eight, she has never been to dash Mithya Gully before. To the it is special. She has never been to the Nadia Gali before. And number nine, what about going to Karachi in February? So nothing over here. In what about going to Karachi in February? We will not put over here the or any other thing, dear students. Let's one left more to do that. Dear students, here we have a given a homework. And what is the homework for you? Very easy, I think. What is the homework, dear students? You have to write answers of the questions given on page number 54 in reading comprehension section. What you have to do again, dear students, write answers of the questions given on page 54 in reading comprehension section. Now, dear students, the 7 questions are given and try to write the answers of these questions and hope so you will do it. And let's see how much you can and send it to me on WhatsApp and let me check your answers. If any query, any problem or anything is over there in your answers, definitely I will underline these things. I will help you out and it's good for you to write your own answers. Let's see your mental approach about the lesson, that have you completed understanding of the lesson or anything is left. So this is your homework, dear students, about comprehension section, that you have to write the answers over there. So dear students, this is all about today's lecture. I wanted to again collect the today's lecture that we lesson was unit 5. It's country for me, and as I told you, this is the lesson from previous book, so it's already uh, present in previous book and we had completed in our previous lectures as well. So today we just completed only summary of the lesson and we didn't read the lesson word by word. And if you wanted to same lesson, then you can go to my previous lectures. You can find over there word by word reading. And today just we summarize in our words, and also the uh, passages, or you can say the pages are given of in preview, and then we read about the author, and then vocabulary is given, and then we completed our grammar and vocabulary section. And the grammar was about the articles a and the, and definite and indefinite. And homework was there to write the answers of these questions. And if you will do it, it will be great news for me that you are able to write the answers, and definitely will be given to you. And we are working on the answers, inshallah. So first you send it to me. Let me check your answers, dear students. So this is all about today's lecture. Hope you understood the things. If you have any query regarding anything from the lecture, I'm available on my Zoom. ID, you can ask me right about that this lecture. So this is all about today's. Thank you for joining and have a good day ahead. Thank you and goodbye.